several questions have been raising, and we have to, clear the her about such. And most of the questions are often, related to relationship. Yes, the first one I think we have here is why do most couples encourage the act of living alone? Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. Into this episode, we are going to dive into a Chinese great family. Yes, a Chinese grandmama and also a Chinese grandpapa. For certain reasons, many have been wondering, have they been being held ever since, their son and their daughter, a African lady left them for Tanzania? Are they being assistance? Is there someone, taking care of them? Is there anyone like assisting them in terms of cleaning, in terms of aiding in the child's training, in terms of helping out in cooking, and in terms of even arranging? If you look at Chinese grandmama house, is in fact classic. When I say classic, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, some persons say classic. It's been defined, when something is just to, on a certain standard. But in this particular set, I think classic is when you appreciate what you have and you maintain it, even if it's one shoe. You maintain it perfectly well. You appreciate it and you appreciate everything that is around you. In answer to the first question, I think that couples usually live alone, because they have a kind of, love inbuilt in them and the ability to take care of themselves. It's been highlighted, most persons have been scared of taking people in, and in fact, it's not even good in the Chinese culture to allow strangers or even visitors to stay in your house for a long period of time. Apart from the Chinese culture, other cultures also encourage that. It's very, very hard, to see someone, apart from, the person just coming to spend the kind of visit. It's not good to allow them to stay for a longer period in your house. There is advantage and disadvantage. One of the advantage of it is the way aid you. If you have the right person, they are going to aid you, they're going to assist you, they're going to help you out and help you to relieve some work. But if you peradventure landed in a very wrong hand, they're going to give you a headache, and in fact, they will drain in the positive energy in your house and create some negative energies all around your house. So it's not good to allow a strange person to stay long in your house. Well, that is by the way. Most couples also, apart from that, they also prevent, people from coming home. They would just want to live alone because they have, the kind of inbuilt characteristic and inbuilt love. They want to go extreme mile, to start doing what is not important. Instead of the energy used in training your children, shouting and all of that, you'll be using it, upon and training someone else's child. So everybody is being given a child for them to be taken care of, yes. But some circumstances amount us, to go extreme mile to aid and also to help others. How do you know when you are helping the right person? And most times, help is being taken for granted, and most help, being rendered from freely from the heart, is being lavished and being hurt by those who tend to render help. But notwithstanding, you can see that a Chinese grandmama and a Chinese grandpapa, has been together. And I think there's no one, taking care of them, no one doing the sweeping, no one doing the helping, no one doing the arrangements. Yes, that is why it's very important to talk in a subsequent edition. If you check in a recent edition, we are talking about home training, we're talking about, caring, and we also talk about neatness. Yes, in a subsequent edition, we are going to talk more about what to do before releasing your daughters, your children for marriage. Is very, very important. You can see that our Chinese grandmama and Chinese grandpapa, they are well trained and well brought up, and they know what to do and how to do it in the right state. In preparation of meal, in cooking, in cleaning, all those little things are very, very important and vital to our health and to make us, to continue to live in health and in love. All those little things, one may think that is not important. As you pursue your day-to-day activities or day-to-day pursuit or day-to-day, destiny, you have to, calm down and also clean up those things which are mess and ensure that your domain should be your sanctuary. When I mean your domain should be your sanctuary, it should not be a place that is occupied with death. It should not be a place that, you can have a fragrance, a good air to breathe in. It should be a place, where you have good fragrance, good air, good energy, and where one can relax safely and peacefully and have a good success roundabout. Well, you can see that our Chinese mama and Chinese grandpapa, has imbibed and work on this, and they're actually living in it. Even at old age, you surprisingly see that they are the one doing it themselves because they know how to do it. It's something they have been doing for long, and they know how to prepare different special delicacy, and mostly our Chinese grandmama. All kudos to her. I so much appreciate her for taking good care of the family. Alright, this is where I'll be wrapping up today's episode. I hope you're enlightened on today's package. Please stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, love less. Stay cool for now. Bye for now.